Obesity is something that is literally causing a lot of worry and concern to humanity as a whole. The reason for this is that every individual, for the given height and for his age or her age, can effectively carry only a certain amount of weight. That is what your body is tuned to do. The minute you start adding on to it, you become bulky and you are causing a lot of harm to your body in all aspects. It is not only related to weight per se, but based on that your heart will start having to work harder, your kidneys will have to function more efficiently, your liver, everything starts becoming taxed because the body is not tuned to hold so much of your weight in it. Now, in a mechanical scenario, if there is a machine and something in that machine is not working, you can replace one bush in that machine and probably the machine will start working effectively again. But the human body is not like that. You are a whole integrated system. It is not a question of replacing one part alone. There is no question of your heart alone being stressed and the rest of your body being perfectly fine. There is no question of one part of your body alone being diseased and the rest of it having absolutely nothing to do with it. So what really is obesity is when you are processing your mind to think of in some way a threat to your body. For instance, people, when you are stressed, you start eating more. Why do you eat more? Because somewhere in the corner of your mind, something is stressing you that is making you feel threatened, and every cell in your body has only one role to play, which is to keep you alive. And the minute you have a stress, your cells start thinking, probably I have to do something so that I can start keeping this person alive. And there is this sense of survival that comes in. The minute something like that happens, the cells start storing fat, you start holding back. Hypothetically, if you were stranded in an unknown city with just a few $100 in your pocket and you cannot reach back home, would you spend that or would you save that? Naturally, we will tend to hold back. We will not spend out the entire money, right? Because you want to be careful that you have enough till you reach your destination. In the same way, the body will start holding fat, will start holding back because mentally it is processing something called survival. It is thinking probably I will not survive. So, obesity by nature, it is not something one alone. It is not related to only overeating. It is not related to only not exercising, not related to only being stressed. It is a whole pattern, and which means you have to do certain very important lifestyle modifications to break that pattern and move ahead. What are the patterns that you need to break? One, the food you eat is the primary source of energy to your body. At the same time, you have to remember that your stomach is the size of your fist. Nobody is expected to eat so much. So, do not take out your stress on your food. You need enough nutrition, at the same time you do not need more nutrition because that will cause enormous stress to the body to digest that. Do not eat food that is low in nutrition. You need nutritious food, not calorie count food. You need a certain proportion of all your macronutrients and micronutrients. Similarly, you need to ensure that you are practicing some kind of a meditative exercise, some way by which you can calm yourself down and not feel stressed out all the time. Initially, we were in the Neanderthal stage, or when we were cavemen, we probably needed to be in a sympathetic dominant state because it was a question of fight or flee for survival. But today we kind of come into a sympathetic state even when you are stressed because your car is caught in a traffic jam or because your child has a lot of homework to do or whatever it may be. You get stressed for the least of things, and that is causing a kind of a chronic survival mode in your body. So, ensure that you are doing some kind of meditative exercises to calm down your stress levels. Exercise is so important. Isaac Newton and Albert Einstein have proven that nothing in this universe is static. Everything moves. What about your body? It was not meant to be sitting stationary in front of a computer for 12 hours. You are supposed to be moving, and when I say move, I expect walking, climbing stairs, bending down, turning around, twisting, lifting something from on top. Just keep moving your body, not be static in any specific position for too long. And exercise is so important because by nature we have come into a sedentary lifestyle where very often we don't move unless there is a necessity for it. Otherwise we have motorized things to do things for us, including a swivel chair that will turn around for you rather than you twisting back. So exercise becomes mandatory for everybody, just as how you would bathe, brush your teeth, have your meals. In the same way, you have to devote a 45-minute period every day for your exercise.